Hello and good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel, Entrepreneur Mom. I'm your host, Briere. If you're new to the channel, please like this video, share this video, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to click on that notification bell so you'll always be notified every time I load a new video. So I just want to say thank you to all of you who have just been, just been there throughout the whole time I've been on YouTube. I started this channel with just wanting to help people succeed online with whatever they're doing, whether that be surveys, money-making websites, direct mail, anything, okay? But before we get started with the video, I want to show you guys something. I recently had my ultrasound. I had my ultrasound last week, and I have some pictures to show you, okay? So this is the ultrasound pictures we got, okay? So this is his foot. It's a boy, so that's his foot right there. And there he is. We're just measuring him on down more. And as you can see, boy, okay? So he's healthy. He's doing really well. I'm 6 months. I will be turning 7 months October 29th, okay? I just wanted to share that with you guys because, I waited on purpose because I had a miscarriage last year when I was 4 months pregnant with my other son that I was pregnant with. And I didn't want to, talk about it too early. I wanted to wait until I was 100%, viable pregnancy. So I will keep you guys updated on how everything's going. But he's healthy, I'm healthy, and everyone's excited to meet him. His little brother is excited to meet him. He's always kissing my stomach, rubbing my stomach. So, yeah. So... And hold on one second. I'll see if I can show you guys my stomach here. 1 second. Let me just. So, see? I'm huge, you guys. See that? I am getting there. But, like I said, very healthy. And, considering this one my rainbow baby. And yes, this is my last baby. I'm not having any more kids. I'm going to be 40 on Monday, October 13th, which is my birthday. And from the age of 35 and up, that's the high-risk age for any woman that wants to get pregnant. It's not a bad thing. It's just that you're at more risk of things happening. So, that's just what it is, okay? Don't be discouraged. It's not a bad thing. It's just they let you know that when you're 35 and up, they let you know that's considered a high-risk pregnancy, and mine is as well. Just because I had gestational diabetes with my other son, and they just want to make sure this one is doing fine, and he's doing good. I'm gonna go get tested next week for gestational diabetes and some other things. So I will keep you updated on that. And if I do have it, gestational diabetes, I know what to do. Okay, you can still get it no matter how young or old you are. It's just it's pregnancy diabetes. When you're pregnant, it's not your fault. There's nothing you did wrong. You can eat healthy as a horse and still get it when you're pregnant. The best thing to do is eat as healthy as you can while you're pregnant. And even after. So that's why I've decided this is our last baby. Like I said, I'm going to be 40. I feel that it's time. I've been pregnant 4 times already. It's time to give my body a rest. I don't want no more kids. I don't want to be 50, 60 years old raising kids. I just want, it's not a bad thing. It's just I feel that, the older you get, the less the less harder it is to get pregnant. Okay? And once you hit menopause, you should not be able to get pregnant, but there are women who have. I just wanted to say that, you guys. It's not a bad thing if you're 35 and up and you're pregnant. Not a bad thing. Just understand the risks, okay? There are risks, and it is what it is, okay? They tell you about that when you're at that age. Every doctor, every OBGYN lets you know that, okay? They're not trying to scare you. I know it seems like that. They're just they're just trying to let you know of the risks of being at 35 and up, being pregnant. And this is my last one, so I know the risks because I was 30. So I'm 40 right now. I was 39. No, I'm 39 right now. 39. So I was 38. I was 37 when I had my my son, who was born in 2023, March 3rd, 2023, I was 37 years old, so I was past the high-risk age. I was 21 when I had my oldest son, who is 18 now. So just understand there are risks when you're over the age of 35 and up, okay? Not a bad thing, but do your research. Make sure you're doing everything you can to stay healthy. And, this is, like I said, I'm not last baby. I'm getting my tubes tied after this. No more. I'm 100% sure on that, okay? So I just wanted to give you that update. I am doing good. The baby's doing good. He's fine. And we couldn't be happier. I'm due in January. He could come late December because I turned 36 weeks Christmas Eve of this year, December, which is 9 months, the start of the 9th month, and I could go into labor anytime after that. So we're hoping for a healthy pregnancy. I am not doing natural. I'm getting an epidural. I don't want to feel none of that. So yeah, but that's the update I wanted to give you. Our baby registry will be in the description. Also, like I said, I do accept Cash App. If you guys want to send me the cash instead of going and getting the gift and sending it, that's fine. And I will see if my husband will allow me to link his Cash App. I don't want to just link it and he, So I will ask him if he, if you guys wanted to send it to him, if you can't reach me or whatever. But you can email me. I'll leave my email address below. Letting me know that you're interested in, Cash Apping me or whatever. So yeah, that's the update I wanted to give you. So everything's going good. And I will update you guys as I progress. But so far, so good. So today I want to talk to you guys about a direct mail opportunity that we've been talking about, American Bill Money. So this is an opportunity I highly am recommending just because it's been named America's #1 residual income system. Okay, you get paid weekly and you get paid monthly residual income. Okay, so this is, like I said, an amazing opportunity, and I 100% stick by this opportunity because they've been in business for 22, almost 23 years, guys. So, and they have an A+ rating with the Baby Registry Bureau. It's I wouldn't say it's hard to maintain an A+ rating, but I would say that a lot of these businesses are given it and they don't deserve it. American Bill Money 100% deserves it because you don't hear anything bad about this company. You can reach Paul, whether email or call or email him. He'll respond. People have gotten paid. There have been no issues with payment. If you want to go to the Baby Registry Bureau website and look up the A+ rating they have, you can. There's a lot of direct mail opportunities that have an A+ rating, but they have a lot of complaints just because the people can't get a hold of the admin, or the person they joined took their money and just disappeared, or they can't get a refund. They want their money back, but they can't get a hold of the owner. So those are the direct mail opportunities you don't want to join, okay? But I'm telling you right now, I support American Bill Money wholeheartedly just because of their longevity and they're trustworthy, and you remain anonymous, which means when you get a sign up or when you join, the person you're joining under only gets your name and your ID number. They don't get your email address. They don't get your phone number. They do not get your address, okay? American Bill Money prides themselves on keeping your information anonymous, okay? So you don't have to worry about your information, none of your personal stuff being out there. Just your name and your ID number. Because of course, I would want to know who's joining under me, and I would want to promote their ID number to help them get some people. So that's why I don't really promote my team as much as I should, but like I said, I will start putting an ID number below my videos. So if you want to join that person, go ahead, feel free to. If you would like to join under me, my ID number is 3483. We all have our own unique ID numbers. That's how we're paid. So we have a generic website you can go to look up American Bill Money. It's called doabm.com. You'll find everything you need, videos you can watch, reviews that people have given that are in American Bill Money. They've given their testimonial of how it's changed their lives. And you don't have to be a genius to do this. This is not rocket science. You don't have to be, anyone who's working a full-time or part-time job can do this in your spare time. All you do is mail out the flyers and the postcards and just wait. Just stay consistent no matter what. So when you join, you get a flyer emailed to you. like this. It's going to look exactly like this, okay? And you are only able to make copies of the flyer that's emailed to you. You cannot make copies of anything else, okay? That is very important to know, because you don't want to do that. That's what Paul does not want any of the materials being copied. Just your flyer. Make as many copies of your flyer as you want. That's fine. Okay? We have a capture page, myincomeDouble.com. ID number 3483, which is my ID number. Recorded overview number 1-800-632-0739. When you call that number, you're going to hear a 6-minute overview that Paul gives about American Bill money and some testimonials. You can text my ID number 3483 to 1-844-966-1790. Okay? So that's what the flyer looks like. This is the flyer here. That's what it looks like. And on the back of this flyer, it's a double-sided flyer actually, but I didn't make it double-sided. You have what we call a mail-in order form where you can mail your payment in, okay? So, before, I want to back up and just let you guys know. This is a monthly and a yearly subscription opportunity, which means we have three monthly subscriptions and a yearly subscription. The starter subscription, which was implemented in 2023, is $50 to join, $50 a month. Basic subscription is $150 a month. Deluxe subscription is $250 a month. Money Order Freedom is our yearly subscription. You can pay $2,000 for 1 year or $5,000 for 2 years. Okay? But you must come in at the starter subscription, and then once you can upgrade later once you receive your welcome kit. Okay? Everybody has to start with the starter subscription. That's how you join. Okay? But just remember, only join if you can afford to pay the $50 a month. Okay? And if you're going to upgrade, make sure you can afford to pay. If you're going to go to basic, please make sure you can afford to pay the $150 a basic. I'm saying this because I don't know what's in your wallet. I don't know how much you can afford to pay. I don't know that. I'm not trying to be in your business. I'm just saying a lot of people come into this, and then they join, and then, they don't have the monthly fee, the $50 to pay a month. I don't want you guys doing that, because it's a waste of your time and your money. If you can't afford to pay the $50 a month, then I recommend you go look at my other videos on one-time fee opportunities, okay? But this is a monthly subscription, $50 a month for starter, and if you want to upgrade later, you can, okay? So, on the front side of your flyer will be everything that you need, and like I said with the website, you can purchase a website as well. I believe it's $149 a year or $399 for a lifetime. I'm looking into getting the $399 for a lifetime maybe next year. And then on the back of your flyer, you have your mail-in order form. All you do is just check off how you're going to pay, fill it out, mail it to this address right here. Okay? So that's the flyer. That's what's on the back side of it. Okay? So when you guys get a sign-up, okay, you now can get a $50 fast start bonus for every person that joins you. Okay? Every person. So if you get 3 people, that's $150. That's a $150 commission check you're gonna get. Not a commission check. Commission check you're gonna get. And those checks are mailed out every Friday. Okay? So that's a $150 check you're gonna get mailed to you for those 3 people. Okay? Now, if those 3 people stay active and they're paying their membership every month, you're gonna get a $10 a month residual commission for each person, no matter how many people that are under you. Okay? I've shown you guys proof that from my team, that I've been getting residuals from them being active. Okay, you have to remain active in order to get paid. Okay, and also, if you join this opportunity, you mail out any flyers, postcards, and you quit, or you cancel your membership and you get a sign up, that goes to your sponsor. You need to understand that. Okay, so it's best that you guys try to stay at the starter subscription until you can afford to upgrade or whatever, because I don't want you guys having to downgrade. But like I said, it's up to you. Start at the starter and then upgrade whenever you feel comfortable. Okay? So you get a $50 fast start bonus paid to you for every person, paid out every Friday. That's paid to you checks go in the mail. They're paid out every Friday. And then the monthly residual commissions. Now, this is important to know. So, we're in the month of October. If you get someone to join you under you in September, they have to pay in October, which is right this month, and you'll get the first commission check for them, the residual commission check in November. Okay? And then if they're continuously active, you'll actively receive that every month. You'll get a commission check every single month, okay? So you have to remain active and they have to remain active, okay? Just remember that, okay? So we went over the $50 fast start bonus. We went over the residual commission, that monthly commission you get every month. Now we're going to go over the conference call. Now this is a conference call that I currently have right now, but it will be updated, okay? And there's a couple updates I want to show you, okay? First, I'm going to read over this so you guys can understand it. So, your solution to unlimited life-changing income. Receive a never-ending flood of income forever. The results are absolutely incredible. This unlimited income system works fantastic. This is one of the most powerful programs that I've ever seen. It has a powerful, fast-moving pay plan with weekly fast start bonuses. This is the fastest way to unlimited income over and over again ever. Anyone can do this program. It's extremely lucrative. This is the solution, a one-page flyer or mail postcards. This income system works fast. It's working absolutely fantastic. Okay, so the first update is the number that you see up here is going to be a different number once I get my updated conference call cover letter, okay? This is actually my Google Voice number. It is no longer working. So when I mail this out, I actually have added my number that is active on here already, okay? I just had to put it on there. Okay, so with the conference calls, it used to be that we'd have live calls every first, second, and fourth Tuesday. Now we only have one live call every Tuesday of every month. The first Tuesday of every month, we have a live conference call. We have one. The second and fourth Tuesday of every month, we have our Zoom conference calls, okay? I will leave the link below to one of our Zoom calls so you can go ahead and watch that. Okay, so like I was saying, first live call every first Tuesday of every month. Second and fourth Tuesday of every month is going to be the Zoom call. I'm going to leave the link to the Zoom call in the description as well, okay? The dial-in number for the live call is going to be 667-770-1527, access code 146839, okay? The time zones and the times are going to be listed down below in the description. And the live call is recorded, so you guys will be able to listen to that live call if you missed the recorded call, if you missed the live call. And it's done by our team, not the company, but it's been approved by American Bill Money, okay? So if you guys are interested in joining a trustworthy direct mail opportunity that's been around since 2003, since 2003, 2003, sorry about that. I recommend you get with American Bill Money. If you want to do your research, go on YouTube and type in American Bill Money. You're going to see a ton of videos. And when I first joined, a long time ago, back in 2015, the very first time I joined, I watched videos and I couldn't find not one negative thing they said about it. They didn't say anything negative about it. Okay? And another thing, don't join just because you see people showing money. Okay? Just because that person is showing you maybe they made like $500 with American Bill Money. You do not want to join based off that reason, you guys, because guess what? You don't know what they did to get those results. You have to understand your results and their results is going to be different. Some people will put in more, some people will put in less effort to get the results, okay? Not everybody's a go-getter, not everybody has the right mindset to where they have to actually put in the work. Not everybody wants to. There's days where I don't want to make videos. There's days I don't even want to prepare my flyers, but I do it. Okay, I just prepared 50 American Bill Money flyers to go out in the mail. Okay, and also you need to stay consistent when you're mailing. Mail out as many or as little as you can. I only do right now because I'm limited on stamps. I'm only going to be mailing 50 a week. Okay, when I have more stamps, I do like 100 a week. But I try to make sure that I'm, until I can get more stamps, I mail what I can. Okay. You have to stay consistent, okay? You guys don't want to not stay consistent. You must be try to mail out once a week if you can, okay? And it is a numbers game, but mail as much as you can. Stay within your budget, okay? No need to compete with someone else, okay? You guys stay within your budget, okay? What else? Also, you're going to get return to senders, okay? Though that is when someone's address has not been updated or updated with the post office and it gets sent back to you. Don't let that stop you. Just stay consistent. If you receive other people's direct mail opportunities, those are leads potentially. If there's a mail return address, those are considered leads, and I recommend that you guys mail them your opportunity, okay? Because those are potential leads. I actually got some in the mail yesterday. Now, not all of them are return to senders. They're just people that have mailed me their opportunity, and I'm not interested. So I'm going to keep the envelope so I can mail my opportunity to them. That's just how I do it. And it's called reverse mailing. Okay, it's actually recommended in direct mail because it's deliverable. Now, this is another thing I noticed. I've been getting people mailing me back my opportunity. And I don't know why they do that. If they don't want to join, why mail me back my opportunity? So I throw if I'm not interested in their opportunity, I throw it away, to be honest with you. If I'm interested in it, I will keep it. But if I'm not, I throw it away. Okay? If they don't have a return address, then just throw it away, and it is what it is. Not all of them do. Okay? But there are a lot of people that do direct mail. I've noticed it because I get a lot of people's opportunities. Not a lot, but like 5 or 6, okay, of their opportunities. And I don't, it's just not something I'm interested in because I'm in so many already. I'm not in a lot, but I'm in enough. So, if you're interested in joining, you can go to myincomeDouble.com and join. You can put your first name, your last name, your email address, your phone number, my ID number, which is 3483, or the ID number of the person listed below. Like I said, just check out the website. Read over everything before you get started. Do your research. Listen to those reviews because they give really, really good testimonials about their experience. It motivates people. Okay? I just want you guys to succeed and win with direct mail. And it is tedious sometimes. It can be. But you just got to push through it. Okay? There's going to be times where you don't want to do it. You don't want to mail out your flyers. You don't want to buy your materials, but you have to. Okay, you have to, because if you don't, you can't mail. You need envelopes. You need stamps. You need leads. Okay? You need a printer, or you need someone to go print out your stuff. I recommend getting a printer. Okay? Just so you don't have to go and purchase your flyers, because if you go to the library, you got to pay to print your flyers. I had to do that when I first started. You have to pay. So, yes, you have to pay for a printer, and then yes, you'll have to pay for your ink and your printing paper. But it's worth it. It's an investment. If it's for your business, it's worth the investment. I didn't pay as much as you guys think for my printer, okay? My printing paper is only $5 at Walmart. $5.92, like almost $6, that's it. So, and the ink is like $30 on Amazon. If I want to get a 4 ink cartridge, 4 ink cartridges, it's like $40. That's still an investment, and it's still a cost, and I'm willing to make the investment because it's for my business, okay? I'm also a published author. I'm actually going to be rewriting my book, getting my book editing my book so I can re-upload it to Amazon. That's a cost, okay? So I'm going to be, once I get my book done, I'm actually going to be doing a meet and greet. I wouldn't say a meet and greet because not too many people know I'm an author. But I'm going to do like an autograph signing of my book. Once I get it situated and re-upload it, and then I have to change some things around to get some copies made, and then, go ahead and do a book signing. But other than that, I'm doing what I need to do to get the results I'm looking at, because my author career that I'm actually finally starting to take seriously is actually going to take off once I get that book edited. I feel that needs to happen just because the editing is what people were mainly talking about. They said it was a good story. A lot of people like my book, and if you Google my book, it's Secrets Kept in the Dark. I'm changing the title, but for now, that's what's on Amazon. If you go on Google and you type in Secrets Kept in the Dark by Velvet M. Davis, that was my name when I first released it because I was not married yet. Secrets Kept in the Dark by Velvet M. Davis on Google. It pops up everywhere. because it's on Draft to Digital, and Draft to Digital has it everywhere, okay? Barnes & Noble, I have to take it off of Draft to Digital to be able to do a book signing at Barnes & Noble. Once I do that, then I'll be able to do a book signing. And Barnes & Noble is a famous, popular bookstore. So, why not? You know? So, I'm putting the effort in. You guys need to do the same. Whether you work a full-time job, a part-time job, you have to go to work, and you have to do the work that you're hired to do to get paid. You can't just stand there and do nothing. With direct mail, if you join and you let your flyers collect dust, postcards, and you don't do nothing, what do you expect to happen? Nothing's going to happen. Okay, unless you have a lot of family members that are willing to join you, and most family members don't believe in what you do. They don't. They're always your biggest, you know, they're always the one that to downplay your opportunity, or to put it down, or make you feel like it's not worth doing anymore. And, you know, you don't need that, okay? The majority of the people that are going to join you are people you don't know, okay? Trust me, all right? I prayed for a team of go-getters, and that's what I got. But before I got my team of people that are under me now, I stayed consistent, and I mailed out my flyers and my flyers every single week. And I made my videos, okay? So I'm the prime example of what you guys need to do. If I'm showing you payment proof, that's letting you know this is working, okay? But you can't, I'm putting in the work though. I have a team of people that are paying their membership every month. You have to pay membership every month to remain active, to receive the commissions, okay? If they weren't paying their membership every month, I wouldn't receive anything. That's just how it works. You have to remain active. You don't. But I'm not in it for the money. I feel that this opportunity can help a lot of people out there that are, because of the government supposedly is shutting down, you guys. They say that if that happens, it's going to be a big problem. So people could lose their jobs. I mean, if the economy isn't this bad already, without, who doing what he's doing. I'm not going to say any names. You guys know who I'm talking about. I'm not really into politics, but yeah. So, and if you're on, let me say this before we get to, I'm just going to say it. If you're on EBT, you guys already know what's going on with the cachet, the food stamps. I'm guessing in several states, no more junk food is allowed. So you guys watch, there's videos on it on YouTube. I'm only saying this because of those of you that have received food stamps. You need to go check that video out. And there's a lot of states that have been it's already been approved in a lot of states. I'm in California, so it hasn't been approved yet. I don't really buy junk food that much anyway, so it doesn't really matter to me. But junk food, you're not going to be able to purchase that no more. If you're in the state that it's been approved in. I've seen that a lot of people have swiped their card and they weren't able to cover everything that they bought because it was junk food. So it's embarrassing when you swipe your card and you have to pay out of pocket for the extra stuff. And not everybody can afford to do that. So this is why you need the extra income, you guys. So in case that happens to you, you'll have the extra cash to pay out of pocket. Not everybody wants to, but hey, you got people in office that are trying to change things that don't need to be changed. It is what it is. So my advice is just stay consistent, stay in your budgeting lane, stay in your financial lane, do what you can do. If you're going to join, you have to join at the starter subscription, be able to pay your membership every month, attend our team conference calls, attend the Zoom meetings, the training calls that we have. If you're interested in receiving a conference call cover letter when you decide to join, then I will get you one, okay? Just let me know what you want on it. If you want your name, your phone number, your name and your email and your phone number, or just your name, or it could be blank, okay? But it will have your name on it, but it could be blank at the top of it. I believe it, But you want to build no like and trust with people, because people join people, not the company. Yes, the company's amazing, but people join people. They always ask them, why should I invest into you? And I tell people straight up, I'm honest, and I will help you to the best of my ability as long as you're willing to help yourself. Because I can't mail out your flyers for you. I can't mail out your postcards for you. I can only tell you what you need to do, which is stay consistent and mail. I can't guarantee results because I don't want you focusing on the money aspect anyway. Because just because I'm getting results doesn't mean you're going to. And you may put in more effort than me and get more results than I do. We don't know that. Okay, so please take this seriously. It's a business. Please go by the rules that Paul has set. Also, I always say this when I do a video about the checks I get. You cannot make you have to cover up specific information on the check when you get it, when you get your commission check. I know you guys probably know this already, but Paul wants you to cover that information if you're going to show payment proof. Okay? Please make sure you're doing that. If you're in American Bill Money and you're receiving checks every week or whatever, make sure you're covering that information if you're showing payment proof. Okay? That's what Paul has requested, and that's what you need to do. Okay? So that's it, you guys. I'm sorry I kept this video so long. I just wanted to let you know about this amazing residual income system that can work for you if you do the work. Okay? So that's my time, you guys. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Click on that notification bell so you'll always be notified every time I upload a new video. We have our live conference call today. Okay? And I will leave the link and all the information will be in the description, but we have our live conference call today. So please attend, come to the call. Can't wait to have you on. If you like what you hear and you're interested, please get back to me and we can go from there. And I can get you plugged in with our team. Okay? So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Click on that notification bell so you'll always be notified every time I upload a new video. Take care, you guys.